Hi, Jim Conway in town tonight, brought to you by Old Gold cigarettes. Old Gold regular, king size, and of course, today's Old Gold fillers and that smart new OG pack. Today's flavor fresh Old Gold fillers. Like I've been telling you now for some months, this is the best taste yet in a filter cigarette. Of course, you're going to have to prove that yourself. It's very simple. There are three ways: by the carton, by the pack, or you can do it by the barrel. To keep up your popularity, why, I suggest that you get that smart new OG pack tomorrow, will you? We've got a wonderful act for you tonight. Great act, the Trio Schmied from the Empire Room of the Palmer House. But in the meantime, a young lady that we think is pretty great, too. Miss Patricia Scott.
I've no proof.
Defense Secretary Melvin Laird told the Senate committee today that the Chinese nuclear threat will be one of our gravest security problems in the 1970s. He also said that Russia has under construction, or actually now has in possession, more ICBM launchers than the United States. He also said the United States commanders in Vietnam do not believe it will be possible to reduce American forces, not until Hanoi pulls out all of its troops. Israeli planes were in the skies over Jordan today for the third time in 4 days. They attacked suspected Arab guerrilla positions. Earlier, there was a mortar attack on Israeli forces south of the Sea of Galilee. Pope Paul announced today that he will travel to Uganda, Africa in July to consecrate a new sanctuary and to meet with African bishops. This will be the pontiff's seventh trip outside Italy, the first ever by a pope to Africa. A force of British paratroopers, Marines, and Scotland Yard detectives invaded the Caribbean island of Anguilla at dawn today. Their mission is to return the island to the British Commonwealth. The 6,000 residents offered no resistance. A Memphis man surrendered this morning after holding his 8 children hostage during the night and threatening to kill them if anybody came close. A police inspector talked 27-year-old Charles Keogh into surrendering. And a 3-alarm fire this morning did about $25,000 damage to the office building of the Courtesy Lumber Company at 95th and King Drive. Firemen kept flames from spreading to 2 big lumber sheds. About 50 housekeeping and cafeteria workers at Billings Hospital this morning staged a wildcat strike. A hospital spokesman said the strike was ineffective. And a fugitive from Los Angeles was caught in Bakersfield, California, for a very obvious reason. Police say that 34-year-old Charles Davis was just walking along when a pedestrian noticed something unusual about him and called police, because stenciled across the back of Mr. Davis' trousers were the words, Los Angeles County Jail. Mostly sunny, not so warm this afternoon, high in the lower 60s, beautiful weather, and then tomorrow, chance of a little rain with a high in the 50s. Right now at Midway at 61, at Tribune Tower it's 46, wind out of the east to 10 miles an hour. Coming up, all our guests, and the wrap-up right after this word. I'm fascinated by the new album, by what's in it, the music, obviously, but also by the layout. This is an Ovation album. Ovation is a Glenview company.
Right, that's right.
We love local people and local industry. But I love the picture inside. I wonder, Scotty, if you can take a tight shot of that. And who are those people? It's difficult to see. We see only ourselves in that monitor.
That's the band, and there's some changes since then.
Yeah.
But the band still looks pretty much like this, and that was taken on the roof of the house where I live.
Where was that?
It's in the Mid-North area.
Oh, yeah. You refer in here, Bonnie, to the Earl of Old Town being a beautiful place, and you thank him for being just what he is. And then you say that you, without certain people, Norm, for example, you'd be splitting for 6 months and singing for 1 month.
Right.
Why is that?
Well, I don't know. When I was
I'm Jim Conway. On this occasion, a light-hearted offering of program music under a master of gay and graceful interpretation. Our music itself performed in 5 colorful national styles, from works for folk opera and drama to the concert stage. In a moment, Arthur Fiedler.
For Chicago television, the 9th annual Chicago Emmy Awards. And it seems as though everybody you see on Chicago television throughout the year is here tonight. The newscasters, the commercial people, the moderators, the weathermen, the sports reporters. Now, if it were any other year, we might ask who's watching the store, but for tonight we'll let that one go. But all of you fellow dues payers can relax. Not one of them was nominated. It is a big night for everybody, and we have a capacity crowd here at the Pig Congress. We have over 900 Academy members and guests. And I'm told that only about 10% of that number are the lawyers representing Channel 2, Channel 9, and John Drury. But we do have a full show. We have lots of awards. And best of all, we have 2 fine sponsors. So let's hear from one of them right now. We'll be back with the first of this year's Emmy Awards right after this message from Papermate.